Oh, it's Friday night, baby, and this is ARC Red Zone, the place to be on Football Fridays here in the Borderlands. I'm Chaz Messman, and I am fired up to have each and every one of you hanging out with me tonight. And as we kick things off, we have the game of the year so far here in Texas, and with a true heavyweight clash between two of the Borderlands' best. The Del Valle Conquistadors are a threat to score at any time, anywhere with their high-flying attack led by Jake Fetty, one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country and a future Arizona State Sun Devil. Meanwhile, the Franklin Cougars are an old-school ground and pound football team that bullies teams in the trenches. Just a week ago, they racked up over 400 rushing yards. And when we asked you who would win the game of the week, Del Valle with a commanding 61%. And let's see how things would go enough. So enough chatter. The energy is electric. The stakes are high. We are just getting started. Friday nights in the Borderlands belong to high school football, and this is where it all begins. So to Conquest Stadium we go, where the 1-0 Conquistadors looking to defend their home turf against fellow undefeated Franklin. First drive for the Cougars, Ernie Powers. He rushed for over 300 yards last week, and he's off to a good start once again. Powers cutting it upfield inside the 20-yard line, inside the 5, and forced out of bounds. Next play, it's Powers. You guessed it, once again, lowering his shoulder and taking it in for the score. Franklin on top first. Ensuing drive, Jake Fetty getting ready to go after we see a little bit of cheerleader action. Here we go. Fetty slings it over to Dylan Gonzalez, who breaks a tackle, and before going out of bounds, nice gain on that play. Shortly after, it's Fetty looking to pass once again. Under pressure, forced to his left, pointing towards the end zone. He fires to the end zone, and it's caught by Abraham Garcia. Touchdown, Del Valle. After the extra point, they tie things up, and the crowd is getting going there. Later in the quarter, Franklin regains the lead as Micah Gonzalez drills a field goal. Nice kick right there. Next possession, Del Valle on the reverse. They give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez breaks a tackle, and the senior takes it in for the score, and Del Valle is on top. To the second half we go. Things still going. Oh, you see the final right there, but we go to the second half. Things are getting going right there. It's Fetty to Josiah Nunez for the touchdown. Del Valle takes their first lead of the game, 26-23. Franklin would answer, though. It's Ernie Powers once again on the long run, going all the way for the touchdown. They make it 30-26. But late in the fourth quarter, Del Valle would score back-to-back touchdowns and end up taking this one 40-33. And after the game, we caught up with their head coach, Rudy Contreras.
It was a great game, man. Our guys showed a lot of heart tonight. They played with a lot of heart tonight. You know, it was a shootout. We knew we were going to have with our hands full with Eddie, but with Ernie, I'm sorry. But we played tough, man. We played tough.
What do you got to go from here?
We got to get better, man. There was a lot of mistakes. We left a lot of points on the field too. So we got to go back, reevaluate, and correct some things and just get better, because it's not a playoff game. It's a non-district game. Now we got to get ready for district.
An absolutely electric finish over there at Conquest Stadium. And no one does Friday nights like we do here. So we're going to kick off our first ever ARC Spirit Challenge, where Franklin and Del Valle Spirit squads went head to head, where you decide the winner. Voting is simple. Whoever gets the most Instagram likes is the winner. So right now, go over and like those videos up. They're on our Instagram at KFox14. Make sure to go like it up. At the end of the show, whoever has the most likes is the winner. And coming up next, we got a lot more action, so go refill those drinks, get another bucket of popcorn, because Friday night party is keep on rolling. We'll be right back after this. Obviously, with the two highlights not going in great. Welcome back to ARC Red Zone, the best Friday night party here in the Borderlands. Jefferson and Bowie are two of El Paso's oldest rivals. The schools have been throwing down in the Battle of the South Side since the 1950s. And tonight, another chapter between these two historic rivals will be written. So to Bowie High School we go. There, right there, the Bears entering in through the tunnel. And first off, it's going to be Jefferson in close. And David Arnett with the quarterback keeper to give Jefferson the early lead. Bowie with a little bit of hope of themselves here on offense after we have a little bit of celebrations, throwing up the hook 'em horns on that one. Cheer squad getting going as well. Bowie with it. They got a little hope they're going to try and run it with their quarterback, but he's going to be dropped short of the line to gain. So the ball goes back to Jefferson, and it's Davion Arnett, whose pass is intercepted by Bowie. But the next possession, Jefferson ruined Bowie's drive with an interception of their own. Now, here we go. We're going to watch it right there. Bowie going deep, and that's the interception for Jefferson. How about that one? Falling backwards, diving. Nice play right there. And it's 7-0. We got a little tush-push from Bowie right there, and that's going to be another first down for Jefferson make that. And then the very next play, here we go. It's Arnett once again looking to run. He takes the snap, looking to throw. Actually, he throws that one to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Nope, that's going to be short of it. That's going to be a first down. Sorry about that little miscommunication right there. Now we got the quarterback keeper for Jefferson. That's going to be a touchdown for Davion Arnett. And at halftime, Jefferson would lead 14-0. We'll try and get you a score update as soon as we possibly can on that one. Now, over to the sack where the El Dorado Aztecs had the crowd tomahawk chopping as they took on the Austin Panthers. First possession for the Aztecs. Bryson Booth tosses it to Ryan Estrada, who bounces it to the outside, turns the corner, and the Minnesota commit takes it all the way in for the touchdown. El Dorado strikes first. It's 7-0. To the second quarter we go. Booth slings it over to Jadarius Sanders on the screen. Sanders makes a man miss along the sidelines, making it look easy as he goes all the way for another touchdown, and the Aztecs double their lead. Next possession, Austin looking to respond. They give it to Joel Castaneda. Castaneda breaking it into the open field. He'll go all the way for the score. The Panthers are on the board, 14-7. Very next play for El Dorado. You guessed who they give it to. It's Estrada once again, right through the heart of the Panther defense. Touchdown El Dorado as the Aztecs go on to run away with this one, and they move to 2-0. Up the road to Irving Memorial Stadium where the Chapin Huskies looking for win number 1 as they hosted Eastwood, who also lost a week ago to National Power St. John Bosco. First play, it's Kingston Jeffries throwing down the middle to Jordan Nava, who takes it across midfield. Nava still going, and he's dropped just outside the 20. A few plays later, it's Jeffries looking to throw once again. He finds Jude Walker in the end zone for the touchdown. Eastwood strikes first. Their student section, not as hyped as you'd imagine, but hey, they're up top. Chapin running back Davion Singleton on the handoff. He carries it towards the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, and high steps it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice run right there for the Husky running back. And the ROTC, they're getting in on it as well. Next possession, Kingston Jeffries once again. He's taking it on his own all the way. 50-plus yards for the quarterback on the keeper, and that's a touchdown for Eastwood. And in the end, we'll try and get you that score update as soon as possible. I believe Eastwood was on top at last check. But moving on, we go to the north side, staying up there with the Andress Eagles, who welcomed in the Coronado Thunderbirds, each squad looking for win number 1 on the season. And we got a sack right there. Kieran Adams taking down Coronado's Wes Stanisbury. Next possession, Brian Cordova on the outside run, still on his feet before getting dropped. And that's going to be a first and goal. Jamari Milton dropping back to pass. He slings it over to the outside. It's Avant Clayton who makes a defender miss. Still going, tiptoeing down the sideline, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Andres strikes first. We got the students all going wild after a couple of celebrations right there in the end zone. Nice start right there for the Eagles as they got the chant now going. And it's all defense in this half. Stansbury sacked once again. It's Adams getting back there. Very next play, here we go again. Ivan Cervantes this time getting in on the action as a whole host of Eagles take it. And this one will be a defensive game all through it. Andres with the massive fourth quarter, 27 points, and they take this one 47-28. And coming up next, we got a lot more action for you, including we give out our play of the week and so much more. So don't go anywhere. All right, is Evan on his way in? All right, cool. It's fine, dude. Oh, watch out, yeah. How much time we got? 90 seconds, all right. That's fine. Yeah, that's just too much to do. Do we fire for Evan's mic? It was at the desk, but there's no... Oh, do you want to take Jessica's mic? Yeah, have them just take Jessica's mic. It's on the desk right there. Use that one. We've been having mic issues, I guess. Yes, so we'll be here. And you were at Canutillo. We'll start on the 4 shot, actually. So we'll start here. Oh, what is going on there? Oh, it's up, okay. Oh. It was on earlier, I think. Technical difficulties not going on our side.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. It is red zone time on ARC.
Cool. Yeah, let's step a little bit more into the light.
Yeah.
I definitely like this shot better than the other one. We've got to be closer to, as opposed to being back there like I was last time. All right, I'll bring us back into top speed.
Okay.
Welcome back to ARC Red Zone, everyone. Stoked to have each and every one of you with us. And joining the party now is Evan O'Regan, who is out at the Blue Paradise.
Yeah, that's right. Very intense game. I know we were talking about Game of the Week with Del Valle and Franklin. This is another big offensive display with Montwood taking on Canutillo. So, Chaz, the Eagles are looking for win number 1 on the year. Lost to Pebble Hills last week. Did they get it tonight? Let's go and take a look. Canutillo versus Montwood. 2 very high-powered offenses up, like you said, Chaz, at the Blue Paradise. First play from scrimmage after a big kickoff return for Canutillo. Jared Camis, he runs it in for the 20-yard score. Canutillo takes an immediate 7-0 lead before you can even say bonjour. Montwood responds, though, with a 4th down play. Damian Briano, he escapes some pressure. I don't know how he did that. He fires down the sideline for Miguel Escada. He eludes a defender for an easy touchdown. Canutillo missed the extra point. Montwood missed the extra point. It is 7-6 Canutillo. Next, Montwood drive ends with a pick in the end zone, but then Canutillo responds on the next play. 5-yard touchdown for Gamis again, his 2nd of the night, streaking down the sideline, gets a block there at the end, and he is one happy camper, as is the rest of the Canutillo faithful. They start to pull away as we go deeper into the second quarter. Hand off to right here to number 4, David Rivas. He gets to the outside and walks in for an easy score for the Eagles. 28-13 Canutillo after that score, but Montwood continues to hang around, at least for the moment. Very next drive, Briano looks to the corner of the end zone for Escada again. He makes a nice over-the-shoulder grab. 28-20 Canutillo after that, but Canutillo pulls away in the second half, and they end up taking this one 57-32, 89 combined points in that matchup.
Yeah, big number one there, big win on the season for Canutillo. We've seen a ton of amazing plays tonight, but there could only be one play of the week, and here we go. We'll show it to you right now. And it would actually come from last night at Hanks versus Americas. Junior Gardia let that one go between his legs, but now he's going to try and make something happen, pull a little Devin Hester, and that's a pretty darn good start. Gardia breaking it into the open field. He's got blockers in front of him, makes the kicker miss. Gardia down the sideline turns disaster into an exclamation point. 100 yards all the way back for the touchdown. What a play right there from the Knights. Yeah, and that is this week's Play of the Week. And like we said, nobody does Friday nights like we do here in the Borderlands. And tonight we're kicking off our first ever Spirit Challenge. Del Valle and Franklin Spirit squads going head to head. You guys decide the winner, and that's going to be announced right after you guys check out exactly what the nominees were. And now it's time to reveal the winner. A little drum roll, please. And this week, by a score of 223 to 184, it would be the Franklin Cougars, the first ever Spirit champions. Congratulations, girls. You guys did good. But now it's time to hand it over to Evan. Because, Evan, this is your last show with us.
Yeah, quick goodbye. Thank you guys so much for welcoming me into your homes the last couple of years. Big shout out to Vanya Castillo. She is the reason I'm here. And good night, everybody. No.
It's all
yeah,
good.
They're good. We made it out on time?
There we go.
All right. Cool.
All right, we'll get better. Dude, yeah, that 9 o'clock show, I do that.
I know.